Step 1 of the opportunity engine is building the base. And building the base means one thing. Look at your network and decide who from your contacts should become part of your opportunity engine. Because the absolute business development basic is having a network that you can use to create opportunity, to create work, and then to create a book of business that you can utilize in the future. You might already have a network. You might already have lots of contacts. You might have them in a spreadsheet, you might have them on LinkedIn, you might have them in your firm's CRM, you might have them in Outlook or your phone, but what we are proposing is this. You need your own opportunity engine because some of the contacts you have might not belong in your firm's CRM. Usually the potential clients belong in your firm's CRM. And this is not about saying you should not use your firm's CRM. You absolutely should. But what you also need is an overview over your own network, because there are lots of contacts in this network that do not belong in the firm's CRM. Your own opportunity engine is the place where you keep track of the people you want to actively stay connected to. It is not your entire address book. It is not every person you have ever met. It is the group of people who could create opportunity, support your work, refer work, become clients, open doors, or be valuable relationships over time. And a question we often get is, how do I get contacts? Especially from junior lawyers or junior consultants who have not been around for that long. If you are more junior, you might be thinking, I do not even have a network yet. But that is exactly why this system is useful, because the earlier you start building your network, the more time the opportunity engine has to work for you. So here is how you start. First, go to your firm's networking events. That is the first thing. If your firm organizes events, attend them. Do not see them as something that is only relevant for partners or senior people. These are opportunities to meet people, observe conversations, understand what clients care about, and become more visible internally and externally. Second, go to client events if you can. If you are more junior, you might not yet be invited to those. But when you can join. Even if you are not the person leading the conversation, you can listen, learn, and begin to understand how relationships are built. Third, join networks. That could be industry networks. It could be lawyer networks. It could be women's networks. It could be alumni networks. There are lots of networks you can join and attend their events. And if you are more junior, these networks can be especially valuable because you can build relationships with people at a similar stage in their career. Those peers might become future clients, referral sources, colleagues, or connectors. A lot of opportunity later comes from people who grew alongside you. Fourth, and this is one of the most powerful suggestions, find a network that is outside of your industry. Find something outside of your area of law or your consulting industry. Join an NGO. Volunteer at events. Join a community. Get involved in something that has nothing to do with your day-to-day work. You will be surprised what kind of opportunities come out of a network that has nothing to do with your industry or has nothing to do with your actual work, because opportunities do not always come from the obvious places. They come from trust, they come from visibility, they come from being known by people who know other people. That is why building the base is not only about finding potential clients. It is about creating a network of valuable relationships. Some people will become clients. Some people will refer work. Some people will introduce you to others. Some people will help you understand your market better. Some people will support your visibility. Some people might not be relevant today, but could become relevant in 2 years. And this is why you should not delete contacts just because they are not an opportunity right now. A person who cannot do business with you right now might become relevant later. Things change. People change jobs. People move firms. People get promoted. People change industries. So, building the base is also about being thoughtful. You do not need to add everyone. You do not need to organize 10,000 people. And you definitely do not need to make this overwhelming. The easiest way to start is this. Tomorrow morning, reach out to 3 contacts that you have wanted to reach out to for a while. And I am sure there is someone you are thinking of right now. It might be someone from a conference 3 to 6 months ago. It might be an old colleague you have not spoken to in a while. It might be someone from university. It might be someone you met at an event and meant to follow up with. Start with those 3 people. Reach out to them. Then ask yourself, where do they belong in my opportunity engine? Are they a client, a potential client, a colleague, a multiplier, a bonus contact, someone for the annual review list? That is how the base starts to build. Not by sorting every contact you have, not by spending an entire weekend building a perfect spreadsheet, not by overthinking the system before you start. You start with 3 people, you reach out, you place them on the right list, you set a reminder, and then you do it again. That is building the base. Your network should not just be a list of names, it should become an opportunity engine. And the base of that engine is the right people, organized in a way that helps you stay consistent. So start small, start tomorrow. Reach out to 3 people you have not reached out to in a while. That is how you begin.